In this question, we are given that the area of the shaded region is 3 times the area of the smaller circular region. We have to find out the circumference of the larger circle is how many times the circumference of the smaller circle. So let's denote the larger circle as C1 and the smaller circle as C2. Now let's write down all the information. So the area of shaded region is given to be equal to 3 times the area of C2. We have to find the circumference of C1 is how many times the circumference of C2. That means that we have to find the value of K. Now let's move on to step 2 and understand the methodology of the solution. Let us take the radius of C1 to be equal to capital R and the radius of C2 to be equal to small r. Then area of shaded region will be equal to the difference of the areas of the two circles, which is equal to pi of capital R square minus pi of small r square. This gives us pi times capital R squared minus small r squared. Now the area of the smaller circle, which is area of circle 2, is equal to pi of small r square. Also, we know that the formula for circumference of any circle is equal to 2 times pi times radius. Now let's move on to step 3 and calculate the required value. When we substitute the values in the equation that we deduced in step 1, we get capital R square minus small r squared is equal to 3 times pi of small r squared. Now pi gets cancelled and we are left with capital R square minus small r square is equal to 3r square. This gives us capital R square equals 4r square. Now since r square is a positive number, we can divide both sides by small r square and we are left capital R square by small r square to be equal to 4. Taking the square root on both sides, we have capital R by small r equals 2. Now when we have to find the circumference of circle 1 by circumference of circle 2, this will be equal to 2 times pi times capital R divided by 2 times pi times small r. Now 2 pi gets cancelled and we are left with capital R by small r, which is equal to 2. Thus the correct answer is option C.